great to see you. So,
let's have a look.
I'm going to take a quick break a second while you look through these deck lists, and we will get those two players.
We are going into the finals, and it is Lempi. Lempi is bringing Pincer Maneuver, Northernland, Nilfgaard, and the rain that we saw. The rain that we saw before. It was a very interesting rain deck with the Wolfsbane. So I'm really curious to see if we get to see it again, because it was a bit tricky with all the thinning that needs to happen. But it was really interesting to actually see it. If you want to see all of the decks, they are in the bracket, or you can check Matthew's Twitter, and he has also put them out
Discord.
And Discord as well. So all of the deck lists are there. So Lempi bringing the interesting rain deck.
Yes.
Started with that one because that's the one I like the most.
Okay, love that.
We also saw the Masquerade Ball Imperial Formation one, the one that we didn't get to see in the semifinals. Can you not start it yet?
I'm not.
Yeah. Was the Northern Realms that got banned last time. So I'm curious to see if we will continue the tradition of Northern Realms not being played, which I'm totally pro. Like I agree with this tradition. We should not have played Northern Realms ever.
Yeah.
But let's have a look at the other deck list then. Dozen.
Yeah. Let's take a look at Dozen's list. There are 3 here, and with the double cross list we just saw started off, it is a version that would fit into Enslave 6, so 12 tactics and 13 units, but it has the double cross leader ability, not relying on something like a Stefan Skellen though for damage, instead is going for full assimilate value. Torres, Artho, Brathens, runs the Rune Mage to improve those other options and outcomes as well. Vigo in there, it is everything you have come to expect.
Really big and strong assimilate deck. Kind of old school.
I was going to say, yeah, Assimilate Nilfgaard's definitely old school now, one of the absolute best lists in a long round 3, and can be a petrifying list. We've just seen it perform very well. Will it stick? Who knows? But we do have next then Overwhelming Hunger, which was banned before.
Yeah, we didn't get to see Dagon. Promise delivered. It was banned in the end. Dagon banned. Well, we'll see if we see it. Now looking at it, actually all of the Dozen decks are kind of older. There are no new cards.
There are some, but not built around the new cards.
Yeah.
So if you see, like, the things that have been, so in the...
Changed, but not newly added, right?
So the Nilfgaard list has an Imperial Marine, but is the traditional Assimilate version. Then Deathwish Dagon, none of the new cards really help that too much.
True.
Blaze of Glory, the buff to Great Swords has made a big difference to this list as well, of course.
So nice and saddle changes, good job.
It shows that the balance change is making an impact on whether this stuff can jump in or out. In some instances, certainly for Blaze of Glory, has made a difference, at least in perception of playability for it, and that is, of course, Dosen's 3rd deck. Now,
we'll start the round.
Yes.
And if you guys can go and do your bans, please.
Yeah, so that is Lempi and Dosen. You are our finalists. We are now letting you guys go into the client and pick your bans. We will then update everybody on those bans and also the coin as well. This is the final. Can't wait to see it. We've had the semi-finals were really fun. Unfortunate for Carpet in the previous one, we had some technical issues as well. And yes, and thank you. I can see people you dropping gift subs and stuff. We really appreciate it. I will replay the alerts in my Monday stream and thank you properly as well.
Yes. And again, so massive congratulations to Skellige and Carpet as well. You know, getting this far is big. I know for Carpet it was kind of a big first big experience with tournament, and this is amazing. You did brilliantly.
Of course.
Technical issues are horrible. We're really sorry you had to experience it.
Yeah.
But you are still doing amazing. Dozen and Lempi, good luck to both. Just be here, stay here. Tell us when you've banned. and we'll see. We'll then have a look at it.
Yes, and more than happy for a prediction to be set up as well.
Oh, we can do that. Yes.
Yeah. So let's. I can set up a prediction here.
Yeah, do it.
So I'm going to start a new prediction. Who wins the series?
And it's gonna be either Dozen or Lempi, Prime Master. There you go. We'll give you how much? 5 minutes, maybe?
Yeah, we'll give you 5 minutes to make that decision while we get the players' bans. You can do that. And the bans are in.
Yes.
The bans are in. As we can see, Northern Realms has been banned. Once again, it's a Northern Realms free tournament. The North is not welcome here. No battered Mars bars and no Northern Realms soldiers.
And the Blaze of Glory is gone.
Yes, the Skellige list has been banned here. So the Skellige list is the direct control list of Dosen. So as a result, makes sense that the engine lists that Spymaster has brought don't fit, and that's I can see and understand the ban. We also can see that Dosen starts on blue coin this time around. If we could ask then, the two of you, you should both have received the invites.
Okay,
so
have you accepted it as well, Dosen?
So make sure you've got the invites that you've accepted. If you both have, you may both leave.
Good luck.
Then we will be getting started very, very shortly. Good luck to both of you. Got the invite, right? Off you go.
Accepted, and off you go. We'll be there in a second.
Yes, we will. So, the two players are heading out. We are going in. Tournament finals. This is our July community tournament.
Yes.
And
stick around to know when and how is the August one happening.
Yes, the next community tournament will be giving you some information about that and something else community related.
Oh yeah, true.
You'll understand the joke in a bit. At the end of the tournament. So, stick around. There's plenty happening. We are now going to go in and start the finals. If you want the deck lists, it's exclamation mark bracket.
Yeah.
And, of course, the gameplay.
Go in.
It's here.
So, if you guys are joining us now, this is the finals of our community tournament. We try to do them every month or so.
Yeah.
If you want to sign up anywhere in the future, all of the information is always in the Discord.
Yes.
So, exclamation mark Discord or discord.gg/our
-den. Yeah.
See, I learned that eventually.
Okay.
So that's where you can sign up for these tournaments. Anybody can sign in.
They can, and now
we're going to see the first series of the finals. Spymaster versus Dozen.
Yeah, Death Wish on blue. That is no surprise. So we can see the Death Wish list here. Fishing desperately to find either Brewis or find your good friend Dagon. Neither found, but there is a royal decree. And on the other side, not a great deal of the discard package kicking around, honestly.
Yeah.
And would be surprised if we didn't see this magic compass vanish as well out of the hand. Has found coral. And you can throw some of those bronzes into the graveyard acceptably, though. Knowing there's no squirrel or graveyard hate, may even hold it to discard it, but doesn't. Instead,
Very much better. Suddenly it looks so much better.
yeah, all the discarders, but none of the discard targets. One of the problems of the discard package.
Talented and draw them.
That's terrible. It's like the worst possible.
I mean, you draw them with the burn and discard them
maybe,
immediately.
yeah.
That's what I mean.
You need the
that's
talent.
the talent.
You need the talent. Okay, so we see, of course, that stratagem's clicked here. Brewers double thinning. You really want this early. The downside, you don't get the Dagon value for the first round version. We'll maybe making the decision that you can't deal with it in this list, and that actually you can't kill potential infinite Dagon. That can be really scary, and is a real risk. Spymaster side, is he going to look to stay on interactive? Of course, you don't want to kill these Death Wish units typically, but you really are looking to want to be ahead. The Erudite growing turn by turn. Normally you don't want it in hand round one, but having it doesn't hurt, as we see another Abaya for another thin here. Dosen really, really going for the tempo, wanting this round control to be able to push, which makes a decent amount of sense to me. Is Lempi just going to say, take it, not worried about it, I feel I've got enough? Well, we will see. Because, as it stands right now,
It's risky.
It's a difficult one. The engine value on one of these, I would be setting up, honestly, and I quite like it. The threat of it's pretty big, and if they're going to heatwave it, you don't
at least
hate it.
you don't have to worry about heatwave in the future, right?
Yes. It's heat. Honestly, it might well be my heatwave. It might have been one I would have heatwave, but you don't need to do it instantly. You can let your opponent build up that value. Would be absolutely fine. So.
And it looks scary, Dozen being on nearly 40 points, but I also think Lempi possibly has it with Coral and discard.
Only if you draw like an absolute god. And it's super, because if you give the Coral now, you lose so many points. Feels like, especially now, just on the 7th card, this is all about, I'm just trying to set up value for myself. It's realistically passing here, I would say. And just thinking, I've done what I need. What else are you going to give me that's worth me trading this? And we see the heat wave comes down on the Melusine straight away. Okay. Melusine is gone. For me, there's an opportunity here to
Oh no, the opportunity is Fulmar.
Now, Fulmar right now survives because the Erendite is only at 4. The maths is very easy to work out. Empire's not been ahead at any stage here, so we'll know that. But this is a lot of potential engine value to give.
True.
If you're not really going to commit into this round now. Potentially having to give the second messenger almost.
Leader as well, to get more value on the front row or even on both rows. Oh, wow, okay. So we're seeing the second messenger indeed. Makes sense.
Yeah.
But it's a huge commitment.
There's the leader charge and there's the Fulmar.
There we go. No?
Yeah, there it is. Okay, so now the power switches
very quickly.
Yes, because while you still have a pass here, and this is the problem with Rain, you don't get the value because it's not on a pass. Even though you have 12 more points and are level, you don't have the S, but this one discard answers all of your questions and you probably just scold away the scold.
Yeah. It seems like the reasonable idea here.
And it shows you how quickly that can flip, but it was expensive. And Nikka's just, hello.
I'm also here.
Yeah. As annoying as it looks to lose the Knickers there,
well, it's
the brick risk, it means you can play your potentially, this is really nice. Not too bad. And of course, having access to the Wolfsbane plus Rain could make Infinite Dagon an impossibility as well. Depending on when and how it's played.
Oh, this premium's amazing.
You
rarely see it, but it's
a good looking premium.
Yeah. So, Skrilla for Dozen could be, again, very important timing-wise for the Rainy Boy.
Yes, very much so. If you're going to be looking to get rid of Ryogun, it can be the difference.
Yes, and meanwhile, Lempi is talented with some of the discard package parts, which is much better now. Possibly setting up the compass. Well, we'll see how that goes.
Yes, and that's one of the awkward things for this list. It runs compass, but Rain wants long rounds, not short. However, you have to push in round 2, otherwise you never get compass. It's a really difficult one here.
It's a really unconventional Rain when you're happy to give a lot of Rain value early on, saying, I can do this, because then beat me.
Yeah, and the Erendite's already at 6 power as well. You're probably having to just drop Defender out here before you start playing for discard value, because of course Coral onto a dead board. But no, going for pure tempo instead.
Okay.
Interesting choice. Probably kicks the 2 4s.
But drawing well with the Skirmisher, that's good.
Yeah, that's good. You keep the Morkvarg anyway, because obviously Coral single targets, it can be useful in combination with other things. Interesting choice. Okay. Goes for pure tempo and says, I'm going to make you fight me, and gets a big answer to boot as well. Dosen not going to let him out here for free.
And Erendite growing again, because
Erendite's now a 7, and that is by no means a small option. This extra thinning's really important, because a short round with the compass can be game-winning, as we've seen Lempi show us.
So, but looking at it now, we have 6 cards left. How is Lempi getting to 2?
So they're going to draw 3.
Yeah.
And then they're going to have 3 left. It means they're going to have to Freya's Blessing, potentially, for a Scald again, unfortunately. Using this list, especially on this coin, doesn't thin well enough. You need that leader to guarantee the extra, or do some shenanigans, effectively. And we see a lovely timed pass.
Yeah.
Dosen not quite able to keep themselves ahead, but that squirrel sitting there nice
Very
and fine.
yeah.
I think it's always going to be the Railgun that heads out here. Obviously, it's a lot of potential points, but we can confirm
No, it is the messenger.
One of the messenger has now gone.
I was about to say that there's an argument that is actually more points.
Yeah, it could be more points. It could well be more points in a long round. But if you know it's now definitely there, and you have last say, you can set up for a massive swing of points now.
Yes.
With just the one engine, it could end up being the wrong call. We shall see. Because Fukusha into it is a pretty big option here.
Yeah.
Maybe.
We'll see. So we have 2 Freya's Blessing, which is good for Spymaster.
Yeah, and now we're going to see Dagon come and go pretty quickly, I would say.
I would say that's Wolfsbane and Leader.
I would be Wolfsbane and leadering all day long here. Because leaving Infinite Dagon just isn't...
Yeah.
It's just not the one. But is Lempi going to see it? It's not a matchup you're going to have practiced a lot, right? You need, not removing this is the end of the game. You can't beat this. We see the Wolfsbane, we see the leader. Bye Dagon.
But then again, if you're Lempi and you're attacking Wolfsbane, you would have thought about how can I use it,
and why?
Why. So
what matchups does this help me in?
So it's probably something that Lempi is trained for.
You would imagine so.
Although be it not against Dagon, maybe, right?
Yeah, that makes sense. The problem now, Erendite just keeps growing. It's already at 11, and with every passing turn, is growing further and further. This defender, just not there. You know, it's.
It will be over before it even begins.
If it wants to be, it can be removed at any stage. Now, first Compass being hovered here, but more likely to see a Freya's Blessing into a Scald to open up.
To actually make the Compass possible, right?
Yes.
There we go. Well, that is a good discard target as well.
Yeah.
You don't mind putting that back into the graveyard, right?
No, you're fine with that. And of course, you're in a spot now where if you want a Fukusha early, Railgun hasn't been squirreled now. Railgun has survived the squirrel in place of a messenger. Long round against messengers is very, very scary, especially if there are 2 of them with limited removal. Now, on Spymaster's side, if he can keep it behind the defender has to be answered instead.
So I would be probably playing the Cultist next to Defender to get it boosted. I know Erendite kills it anyway, but it's just
Yeah.
a little extra protection you're getting. Or what else could you be getting? Are we gonna see another Cambi?
No. I don't think there's going to be enough points ahead of time for the Cambi, which is a shame. And I agree with this. I wouldn't be boosting the defender because you know it's what's dying. So he's just trying to set up having rain for the turn that he then plays the Messenger of the Sea, which makes perfect sense. But all of these succubi, it's a lot of points. And with all of the consumes available here, this is 15 plus points a turn because there are now 4 of them. It's huge. 3 of them jumping back, 1 of them in the graveyard.
Dosen is out of leaders though.
Dosen is out of leaders, but not out of ways to get an absolute thunder ton of rain. Because you bring back the Messenger of the Sea.
Dosen's out of consume leaders, sorry.
Oh, out of consume leaders, see, yes.
Yeah.
So we've got 1 consume and 3.
They still have plenty in hand, but there's no more leader for Dosen. No more for Spymaster either, but...
No, but there's going to be a massive point swing here.
On both sides.
Yeah, I think that's true. The question is going to be, can the final say Railgun catch the amount of value that the Fukusha into Railgun is going to bring? That's going to be the big question here. On Dosen's side, it's all about just keep building your value. Magic Compass. Oh,
Already.
oh yeah, Magic Compass is right. Fukusha now
Yeah.
brings back probably your Messenger of the Sea for maximum rain value on one
rain.
row.
Let's see. Oh, that. Oh no.
No, it's still okay.
Lampire.
No, it's fine. Maximum rain value on the 4.
Okay.
You revive it here. This plays for even more rain, and then you grab it from this instead. So it's just, I'm assuming, maximizing the rain.
A Lampire already
It would have, I think, a
roped
turn.
out once.
Yes, Lampai has roped out once already, because the other options that were available, I probably would have set the messenger up straight away. So I don't.
This doesn't feel right.
That's 4 points lost. Potentially 4 points lost on just playing the Freya's Blessing, but it won't be because you'll get that rain value back at the end anyway, right? You'll get the value back,
I know.
provided this plays on the front row.
Yeah.
Because of course,
And I
remember,
would be clicking the.
Rilgun's here,
Yeah.
right?
I would also be clicking the cultist though to get more value,
Yes, me too.
but it's not happening.
Yeah, I think it's fine because you don't lose any value. Holding this Erendite's super smart, by the way.
What do you need?
This, less so.
Oh wait, no, we're gonna
Wait,
play
no.
twice. It's fine.
No, we're not.
play
We're gonna
two
Rilgun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
yes. It's a pity it's not on the back row though. That's my only worry. But you have massive amount of points front row as well.
This is going to be so many points.
Yeah.
This is going to be like 100 points of rain because you click this now onto the back row.
Yeah. Full mar the front row.
I'd full mar the back row. It's more points.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah,
So
yeah.
Now he clicks the back row. Is this going to be sufficient?
Now we get Bride for Reed. Oh my god.
Bride into Sigdrifa into Rilgun. I'm not going to do the maths. He's down by
I want
60,
you guys to be able to watch it, yeah.
and I think it's enough.
Come on, come on.
Oh, by 2!
Oh my god.
Wow. By 2 points, it is not sufficient, and Dosen... Oh, wow. Dosen is 1-0 up here against Spymaster, against Lempai. GG. Dosen takes game 1.
That took a wild turn.
It
Many
really
times,
did.
like me.
It really, really did. Wow. Now there wasn't a card that played for more, right? If there was a second messenger, he wins always up.
But playing the first messenger sooner, wouldn't that have been enough?
No, because all the rain value.
But that's too.
Oh, that's true. No, wait, yeah. If he plays it the other way around, he wins by 2. Yeah, of course, because he
That's
misses
it.
the points.
Yeah.
Yeah. If he plays it a turn earlier, he
But
gets.
then you
Oh no, it's a
wouldn't-
draw.
It would
It's
have.
literally been a draw. Because he lost by 2. If he plays the messenger the turn
But then
earlier
you're
instead.
losing the rain.
No.
No?
No, because all the rain finishes at the end anyway, because Rilgun
But then you would
transitions
have
it all.
less rain
No.
available.
No, because again, you would have played it with the Freya's Blessing first,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then the Fukusha afterwards. So it would actually have been a draw. It would have been a draw.
Well, never mind. Well, let's go in.
Game 2,
Game 2, chat.
Dosen is 1-0 up here, and potentially 1 game away.
For being the next champion.
Yeah, from being the next champion. Dosen has just 1 deck left, right?
Yeah. Dosen is also a big content creator, right? On
Yes,
YouTube.
Dosen up on YouTube. You will see plenty of decks up there from Dosen. And we're going back to his Nilfgaard now as he
Yes.
flips onto red coin.
Go.
Let's go. And we'll see, that was a fascinating series. I love Rain. I really do.
I really, me too.
100% going to be playing some Rain on Monday, I think.
Feels like it.
Can't not. Love Rain.
It's raining here anyway.
It's always raining here.
Let's
now,
go.
let's go.
Assimilate versus Rain.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is, as the Rain player, this is scary.
Yeah.
Because it's either amazing or awful. You have to play so differently against Assimilate. Oh, and drawing the Obsidian Mirror. In all the games, we haven't seen it once. Against this,
Brilliant.
it's so valuable. It's scary. Dosen is also in possession of the Experimental Remedy as well, at least one of them. Again, meaning that whatever you play in round 1, engine-wise, you have to be super careful, because otherwise, you're in trouble.
Wolfsbane again.
Yeah, the Wolfsbane, and that was a really nice combination. It's frustrating because obviously the rain value that was lost by having to Wolfsbane single and use the leader, you lose those 3 points, but leaving Dagon alive, you've just lost the game by like 15 cards, right?
And we're starting with a defender.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And that can be tough, as we see. Oh, okay. So we start.
Yeah.
Briefly thought we were leadering straight off the bat there.
No, this is really smart because the thing we said before, you could literally now cross out
All
and know exactly what's in the hand.
Almost.
Apart from the specials.
Yes, but this list has a lot more specials.
I know, but still.
It gives you more info for sure.
Yeah.
It does, and you can see the targeted choices. A Melusine, a Cultist, and a Messenger of the Sea.
Yeah. You're Rain.
This is a Rain Mirror.
We are now a Rain Mirror, yes.
This is now a Rain Mirror and some great choices. It may not be a lot of points, but it's much, much better for the later rounds here. And while Rain does prefer a long round, Rain v Rain,
not so much.
Especially when it's Rain and getting value from the Assimilate. That's a scary possibility.
Definitely. Always in the role playing.
Okay, and a leader.
Probably thinking I don't have a better, taller target, which could be right, honestly, apart from some of the Assimilate engines, right?
Yeah, I mean, the Assimilate engines later could have been more value. It's an interesting choice. We do see the Coral now, and obviously you have got a discard target in this Morkvarg.
Yep.
Expect to see him gone. Are we going to get the second one? We are. Likely. We've seen, because he's on blue coin, he can afford to get rid of the Heme Skald this time and not be as concerned rather than throwing away a Tears of the Siren. It's a lot of points ahead.
Big tempo. And therefore Dozen just goes, okay, I'll make sure my head is good for round 2.
Yeah. Now you probably just trade the Alchemy Bronze here. I'm assuming...
No.
We're going, okay.
Brave. Okay. That means the tears are going.
And probably this Hafru.
Yeah, there we go.
And Dosen is likely to say, okay, goodbye. Okay, goodbye.
Yeah,
Yeah, makes sense. That's a lot. And so here's the thing. Spymaster has committed the discard package, which you want to commit.
That's not bad, yeah.
Thinned quite well, but missed almost all of the discards, which means you now just have 2 useless bricks that you might find some value for. One of them, you have the Skald, you have that.
Good. That's a good setup.
Yeah, it's not too bad on that front, but it's risky now. You've used your Defender. Are you likely to have to use it, Sigdriffer, to bring that back here to protect yourself from some of these options? Maybe, honestly. But the card ordering there was really nice from Dosen. Played the Calvate later, meaning the Melusine was at the top of the deck.
Oh.
Because, of course, provision for
makes
provision. It does make some sense, as we see Knickers also jump out. A little bit of extra tempo there above 7 cards could be really important for what Spymaster decides to do as well.
So from Spymaster, we could now just see the second thinning and then be happy to go. But also equally, you know, that your opponent play Calvate, so you want to bleed out as much as you can.
Yeah, and the difficulty, you just don't beat it.
I know, but you are happy with a short round 3 because of the compass, so...
Yeah, but then so you've thinned enough now for compass, which is great. That runestone is sickening, yes. But now, here is the issue. You don't win a long round 3 against Assimilate.
No, you don't want it. That's
exactly.
What I'm saying.
But he's taking it. He's taking the long round 3. He is deciding his engines will survive. He has everything, and he's not going to bleed himself. That is a choice.
Wild, yeah. That is wild. Yes.
Okay, so it's Rain v Rain, but one of them has the buffs from Assimilate. Okay, that is a choice.
But if I'm right, Dozen doesn't have a Skriller.
No, that will definitely survive.
So that at least we know Ryogan is surviving, right?
Ryogan's definitely coming in here. But the question is...
And this will be an amazing game, though. I'm really excited for it.
This is a lot.
Yes.
This is going to be interesting. Okay, so this is going to be bringing back from the graveyard oh no, Terra Nova.
Terra Nova, yeah. No.
Oh god.
No graveyard. This is at Dozen. I know the cards look like it's Spymaster, but but it's not.
Imagine having one Melusine when you can have 3 on the board, chat. You know, gold cards are not unique. Welcome to Gwentfinity. This...
Oh, well, I'm ready.
This is going to be so...
But equally, if I'm Spy Master, I'm just trying to do... Like, last few cards will be crucial for Spy Master.
I think the biggest problem that you have if you're Spy Master is...
Thank you for your cards, yeah.
You're going to be... You're playing into someone that can play one of your hand when you don't want them to. So you can't hold off till the very end in the way that you necessarily want to with some of your plays, because you're just opening your opponent up to have the ability to do it.
True.
So, I mean, I'd be defendering here, because if the defender doesn't then...
There we go, yeah.
If your opponent has Obsidian Mirror, which we know exists in the list, you have to protect it. And this is why Dosen has snapped at this. Because, unfortunately, this was a smart mulligan, by the way. There were 2 specials in there, chose to get rid of it, because obviously the answer's coming, right?
Oh my, okay. So, messengers...
You have to literally not set up your own messengers.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now, yeah, because then it's Brathine, it's Informant, you don't want them out.
This long round is going to be...
The Cultist could be an option, but then again,
No, again, you don't...
Can we play the Melusine then?
I think you have to play the Melusine.
Yeah.
You pretty much have to... I mean, really, I think Dosen could win this by like 300 points, potentially. I could be wrong. No, he lost game 1 by 2 points.
Yeah. It was super close. And...
Is he roping out here?
Spy Master, he's keeping us on the edge of the seat all the time.
Yes.
And casually dropping, I was AFK, you know.
This is going to... And Dosen is 1-0 up. This is for all the marbles, by the way. Spy Master took round 1, chose the long round 3. Chose the long round 3.
Yeah,
Very true.
Shimmery, is this you?
He's roping like a champ here, but he is walking... It's a tough one.
We're gonna have 3 Melusines possibly
We
with
have
a
them.
bribery.
Oh god, there could be another one, yeah. Bribery
No,
could make a
3
4th.
for Dozen. That's what I meant, you know? Yeah, a coup, yes.
Yeah,
We could see
more.
it all.
We'd have more. Let's just keep them coming, honestly.
You know?
As we see now,
Just for the
the
fun.
Nilfgaard player sets up their rain engines, which is a sentence that I actually have said many times before, much to my dismay. Finding this in round 1 in this matchup, the Obsidian Mirror, is... It's a lot here, especially when you consider the leader ability of Dosen is so valuable right now. But we've seen crazier matches go the other way. So it's a lot.
I don't want to be Spy Master now. Like it's just... What am I doing?
So,
am I playing? Because I don't want to play the Tears of the Siren.
You're potentially looking... Okay, so effectively he's saying, if I don't set my engines up now, I'm losing.
Yeah.
So, I kind of have to not do that, right? Yeah, exactly. I have to set my own value up. I have to just accept it. I know you're going to get some too, but... God, this is so...
I mean, equally, again, like you said, the double cross is so tricky. And it's here.
And the double cross, double cross is right now.
No, that was Terra Nova.
No, it's double cross and gets the full Mar too. Yikes. This is going to be so much value right now.
But there are already so many spying options that it didn't really matter that Messenger was the one with spying, because the other one comes down instantly as well. And we're just stacking on the point while we can, being Spy Master. But it's just... Dozen is now Rain. That's just how it is.
Yeah. And there they are. All of a sudden, I mean, honestly, the amount of points per turn that this is, it's... That Obsidian Mirror is game-ending, effectively.
But then again, Spy Master could queue the second deck.
No, Spy Master's already lost.
Oh yeah, true.
So this is the final game if Dosen wins, right?
No, I mean, this Spy Master could take the second for this game. This didn't have to be Nilfgaard v Rain.
No, it didn't, but his other list needs to play on the other coin. I understand why he took this one. He wanted to get round control. The pass in round 2 was really strange. I think he needed to press for this. How now do you go for this? He's going... Okay, we have the Fukusha, and he's just going for max... Anything you can do. Okay.
Okay, let's see.
So, it is... And the problem... Here's the biggest problem. Dosen has 4 Messengers of the Sea. Soon gonna be 5. Right? Could be 6 against just 3. And that is not enough.
Okay, that's just sad.
What then?
But here's the difference.
Yeah?
There is a difference. Ryogun, yes.
Yes.
If you can set up enough rain with 3 of them and get your Fulmar to survive...
It could still clear the board.
The swing
like
is possible.
Yeah.
I've personally had swings of 107 points with rain, so... And I've seen upwards of 150, right? It's possible.
Yes. We're just trying to keep the medals incoming, get as much rain as possible, but again, a Dozen just saying, no, I actually like these cards.
Yeah,
you know?
Messengers,
Good. Good, yeah. But then again, yeah, there's only 2 cards left for Dozen, and the remaining rain is not gonna tick for him, right?
And that's true.
That's the thing.
And that is true, yes. That's one of the things that you've got to bear in mind. Fukusha, however, into another Fulmar... No, Fulmar's too high, thankfully. But into a Vilgefortz could be petrifying. Because that is a possibility. Coup, Fukusha, grab and kill this Messenger of the Sea. Knowing nothing's coming out, it's a lot. You could also just take another Melusine, but I personally don't think that's right.
Well, then bribery brings whatever it is, right? So we'll see how that goes.
Oh, look, it's a Melusine.
Ah, amazing.
Because we hadn't got enough of those, you know?
How
We've only
many
seen...
is that?
This is
Fourth?
the 4th Melusine of the game.
In total, yeah.
3rd on their side. Doesn't take it, though.
Bribe. For the runestone, it's really interesting because it's just an extra assimilate value.
Tick, tick, tick,
Oh
tick.
my. What are we doing?
That's a good steal as well, potentially, if you take that
we're
cultist.
stealing the cultist.
Yeah, that's a really nice little engine steal here.
It's just funny. The extra Melusine would have been funny.
Oh, yeah, it was never good. It was just funny.
Yeah. Oh my.
Now, the Fulmar... Stopping the Fulmar here is actually more valuable than killing... Yes, you can. If you coup Fukusha...
Okay.
Play Fukusha, bring Vilgefortz, kill Fulmar.
It's the most points.
It's by far the most points,
Yeah.
And it's... There's nothing you can do about it. Is he going to kill it, though, or is he going to kill the 23?
Wait.
Now, that might not be right.
I know it looks horrible.
Wait.
There's 10...
12 turns.
12 turns in total of rain. It will be more. 14, 16. Now that turns into storm. And now we're getting...
It's 100. He needs 150 points. This would be the biggest swing I've ever seen, but I don't know.
The math here is near...
Oh my word, it's huge! Forget 150 points, it's by a landslide. The whole way down. Don't underestimate rain, and we're going to a game 3.
And it seems so simple. I'm gonna kill the tallest unit. Let's go.
You know what? We sat here and we bemoaned not bleeding.
Yeah.
But you know what? That last set with Ryogun against something that can't deal with it, that's the biggest swing I've ever seen.
Yeah, definitely.
That was near 200 points.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, my.
If he killing Fulmar there was game winning, I think. If he kills the Fulmar, you take it from 200 points to 80 to 90. It's still massive, and it might not have been enough, actually. It might still have been.
Yeah, but it's still...
I haven't done the maths on it, right?
We're not doing it.
It's just too much. But
Let's go. Either way, chat, just let me remind you again, we're not really chatting.
Yes.
I see some familiar faces.
Hi.
Love to see you here, but casting is the main focus.
Yes.
At least we try to.
Yes.
Let's go in.
Yeah, as we're going in now, this is for the tournament.
You know, and the person who does the math in Discord and shows us how they do it.
Yeah, show you working.
We'll give you a gift sub. I'll give you a gift sub.
Yeah, and if you guys are having ads, apologies. We try to delay them or prevent them, but Twitch be Twitch. If I see them pop up during a game, there's now a thing where I delay them. But obviously, if we don't see them, sorry about that. And Suited Gang, you never get them.
And they will be on the YouTube. This will go.
Yeah,
on
this
YouTube.
is all going up on YouTube as well.
Hi, YouTube.
Hi, YouTube. Welcome in. As if you thought that was bad enough. Well,
No.
let's Nilfgaard v Nilfgaard. Let's do it. Assimilate versus Soldier Ball. I feel like I'm back at World Masters all over again. Let's go. Okay, Dosen versus Lempi for the current title of Community Tournament Champion.
Okay.
Let's have a look at the opening hands here.
I don't even want to look.
I do. A bit on the gold side for Dosen here in round one, but he does want to win the round. Spymaster on the other side, he's been aware, he knows and has been good at earning the round control that he needs and understanding the round lengths that he wants so far. That has gone very much in his favour. Typically, this deck doesn't want to play the Gold Aristocrats into round one unless it's trying to 2-0. Oh, there's no
way.
please,
No,
please.
No.
Okay.
Boy.
Hey. Yes. Okay. Cursed Mill will not decide this tournament. It saved, chat, saved. So, we're now looking at this, and typically you don't want to take Assimilate into a long round 3, unless, of course, you have the big swing, something like we've just seen, and even then, that's brave.
Yeah.
Nilfgaard v Nilfgaard is certainly in Assimilate mirror. You want to be going first into that second round and really pushing, making the leader awkward for the double cross player. Whether Ball can function that way or not, time will tell, because its short round isn't awful, but it's not amazing either. And whether he fights for this round or not is going to be indicative of what he wants to do here.
Oh.
He's fighting for the round.
Yeah, we're going for
Masquerade Ball, here we go. And drops a single point of this leader ability, even though it loses some value, because it doesn't want to lose it to a Tawny Joust. Thirsty Dames are often more valuable on their own than Masquerade Ball.
Yep.
And that is a lot here. Dosen saying, okay, I probably don't fight you now. I'm just going to trade bad value and leave. Maybe.
We'll see, yeah.
It's,
Oh, that's a lot. Okay. If we don't want to commit, so Spymaster, are we looking for like a swift 2-0 here if I'm a Spymaster, so I don't really let
possibly.
it develop?
On red coin now, he's looking to win this round and win it on even, effectively. Try and get as much value as he can. Make sure at 7 cards, he is ahead, effectively.
Yes.
When it's 7 and 7, wants to be ahead and doesn't want to be in a situation where the opponent can cause some problems. This is going to play for 4, 12, 13, and is not quite enough without a leader charge, but a leader charge does it. And if you're Spymaster, you are probably pushing to do that, I would say. Unless he doesn't proc it and instead plays the Cupbearer, valuing engines in the long round. But I would Servant, personally. I'd play the Servant, trigger the poison. The Servants can be massive in a long round, though. That's what you've got to remember, especially in this list, because he hasn't played... Anyway, we go for the Seditious Aristocrat. Makes sense. Gets the poison. Is ahead by a good chunk.
There we go. Happy to go
days.
like this might around now if you want to leave, right?
Yeah, that makes sense. The Seditious Aristocrats are there. Takes the leader charge to protect his engine again, worrying about Tawny Joust, of course.
Okay.
And now we're playing, though. Doesn't want to lose on even, which I can understand. There's always a risk, though. If you commit, if you're going to lose on even and give them nothing, people will overcommit to get that win on even sometimes. So the more you commit, the more your opponent is happy, especially if they still win on even. you know?
So, sorry, I was just providing the decks.
That's all good. Just as a small gap here, and with access to... Oh, now here comes the risk. To trigger it again, you've got a couple of choices. You don't ever want to give Philippe here. That is a card that you just never want to give your opponent access to. You've only got a single poison in these Rot Tossers, because neither of the combat engineers have turned up. And there's a very big risk, because if you give the Joachim here, you do pull Ardfian and might grab something you really don't want.
Yes.
So, getting the last proc on ball looking problematic, because remember, spies don't proc ball anymore, but we do see the pass. The win on even is there, and I'm not so sure that I think a turn earlier for Dosen was probably healthier. If he was going to pass and lose on even anyway,
the
turn earlier was
big,
it's a lot to give, and a Simulate engine and that kind of value. But the rest of his hand was better. Lempai will be very, very happy with that pass. Now you're looking at options of...
How do I...
Yeah, what am I missing and what can I do? The
Usurper, the Emir, and the combat engineers are kind of what you're looking for, right?
Very much so. But there are great ways to guarantee you don't brick Ardfian on a draw now.
Yeah.
Starting off with something like the Joachim can work. But we've seen... He's obviously practiced these matchups a decent amount. Obviously, it's open deck list. The decks have been around for a week. We like to give our players as much time as possible, right?
Mm-hmm. And it's nice to see people taking it seriously, and it's important for Gwent to keep being fun.
And we love these community tournaments, and they're always open for people to sign up for. More details after this series about what the next ones are going to be.
Yep. So we're seeing Combat Engineer. That's an easy, non-committal thing you can play, right?
Very much so. So now it's going to be a question. You've missed a decent chunk of your gold cards, but that's not really the end of the world in this spot. You don't need to worry about triggering ball. It's just getting Ardfian on the board before you draw.
Yeah. Before Derek, for example.
Yeah, before you draw Emir.
Yeah.
So that you can play Emir without it being bricked and get that maximum value, the multiple engine setup quickly.
So you are probably playing the Joachim then, right?
If you're going in here, yes. But you could also just decide to be engine setup. Get this. Okay, we go with the Seditious Aristocrat. Could have just gone with the Enforcer here.
Okay.
And doesn't decide to protect this time.
Okay.
Doesn't decide to protect. Saving those leader charges. Interesting choice. Finds just points and points and points.
Meanwhile, Spy Master.
There's no way he's looking to pass here. Not this time. Surely not this time.
It would not make sense. Especially against Calvate Assimilate, right?
Mm-hmm. And now he believes jousts can't exist. If you didn't kill the one engine, jousts don't exist here. That's the belief, I think. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I think's happening. Now we get some value, the Brathans. Remember?
Dawson's like,
yeah.
My engines.
But this is a bleed on even. Right now, this is just a value bleed. Right now, this is, I'm going to give you cards, and you're going to give me back better ones, and I'm not going to suffer for it. Because short round, particularly if you look at the potential of the Usurper, the Emir, that can be a lot of points in a 3 or 4 card round. It's not typically how this list plays, but it also doesn't usually open with Masquerade Ball. So, in some matchups, it's right.
You know, we've seen things in tournament setting that just don't make sense on ladder, and that's okay.
And that's because open deck lists, decided coins, you can have more control of your matchups. Yeah, and that is, first coup right now is still there as well, of course.
And now Dosen has to play some of the Assimilate engines. There's things that he needs to commit that just need to be a good bleed.
Yeah. Now, this is the first form of Torres so far again, remember. So he will also have the ability to see what isn't drawn if he chooses to play it.
Instead, it's bribery.
This could be a huge choice if he decides to take the Joachim.
He knows what he's getting with Joachim and then gets another with a coup, potentially.
Yeah, and having that's very, very scary. But Lempai, like CKM, so Spy Master's not looking to win this round. He's looking to get value from this round. It's
True.
a big, big difference, I think.
I would be playing the Joachim here, though. To thin the location.
Yeah, I think I probably would be too.
Yeah.
Because the only problem is, if he does that and the top card is Emir is then A, wasted in this round,
True.
and B, is bricked in terms of the extra card, doesn't thin again, and that is where the risk lies. This is where it starts to get a little bit sketchy now, because you've traded for some good value, but the really key things, your Terra Nova, you know, that hasn't yet, and they have some decent choices, albeit it's Thirsty Dame. It's still a possibility, right?
Yeah. We could purify something, but Lempi needs to do it quick.
And he's going for the Threaten of the Poison. That's not what he wanted to target. That was definitely a rope.
Yeah, that's a rope. Lempi having some serious Shinmiri issues here.
Shinmiri trying to be across multiple locations all in one go. You love to see it.
Yeah.
Very smart. So you want the Philippe later, but if you're going to threaten or you're trying desperately to bait a Vilgefortz, then you're considering it, right? Yeah. Right now, your opponent's just giving you value. And I mean, this isn't a terrible choice, but it's not your... It probably isn't... It might end up being the tallest originally.
Is this where Lempi is leaving? I don't think you want to commit the Rot Tosser. You know.
The Philippe now does, however, thin as well. So now you definitely get this.
Yeah, and you're not breaking Emir or anything else.
Exactly, you can guarantee what you want, right? And it makes sense. He has the reach. You can never tempo pass here. You're just trying to get more and more positive value. Giving your opponent access to it is scary, but I think it's okay. The Rot Tosser could be floated right now, and that could actually be really good value, potentially. Because there's a lot of points on the board right now. He's 40 or so behind, but he's got 10 plus on the board, maybe more, over the course of 2 turns. But he has to click before if he's going to play that Joachim.
And Spy Master just keeping us on the edge again.
There's a lot of decisions you need to make at this moment, to be fair, so...
Are you going? Are you playing the Rot Tosser? You need to click the location as well.
Yeah,
You need
if
to
he's
click
playing, he's got to
Philippe.
okay, plays the Philippe, just plays the Rot Tosser. Is he going to click the location? He is, and he knows now that it's top.
Okay, yeah.
That's the thing. He now knows it's top, so he cannot play this, because it's bricked otherwise.
But Dawson doesn't know that.
No, for sure. Gets the Vilgefortz.
That's amazing. Oh! And that's the worry. Well, Spy Master knows, and he wishes he didn't know, maybe, and put it on the bottom, and then fished for it with Roderick. Right?
That would have potentially been better, yes. As now he's going to be thinking...
Okay, I gotta go.
Well, here's the thing. Spymaster knows the last 2 cards. It's Nilfgaard Assimilate. You actually don't hate that it's been thinned out for you because you don't lose the value.
Yeah.
Right? And it's a great card to potentially thin out. I agree with you, though. In this situation, I would have put it to the bottom.
Yeah, because then you know it's safe. But again...
So...
No, YOLO Joachim, now we go for it.
Yeah, now, realistically, you possibly do.
There we go,
play the Joachim. You re-enable, you're getting as much value. The Mangonel's not awful.
Okay.
It's a decent amount of points here. Clicks.
What are we doing?
Oh. Yeah, so he's managed to put Fergus at the bottom. This is not an aristocrat yet, so would not have given bleeding.
Okay. So Roderick for Spy Master is 3 options, right?
Yeah, if he finds the coup, he's gold.
Could be another coup, which would be amazing.
And now I think he has to play the Torres now.
Yeah, that is it, yes.
Yeah, has to. But he doesn't, I don't think.
No, that is Torres.
Is it?
Yeah. I can see it.
Okay, he's played the Torres.
Yeah. Okay. What are we... Why do we have such a big scores, by the way?
Because we're playing greedy engines. Now, can you do this? There's a lot of maths here. This is for This is, you can remove, if you grab Coup,
You can build a fort.
you can Vilgefortz. It's massive. You've already. Oh, he's going for it. He believes he's got the maths.
Let's go. Coup.
He finds the Coup.
Is it coup into Vilgefortz?
Got to be Coup Vilgefortz.
Come on.
Got to be Coup Vilgefortz.
No, goes for what? You don't have the time, Spy Master. Oh my god.
Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, that's a lot of points. Got to click faster. Oh my god, have you ever seen Sonic? Gotta go fast! Gotta go fast!
I can't watch this.
I think this might be a massive throw.
No!
Click!
Don't make me.
Click! 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 Oh no! Oh, he's done it!
Oh my god. Oh wow, that's it.
Wow! And obviously the 2-0 doesn't come through, but he gets everything there, which is big. The downside, he doesn't have a great deal left either, and it might not be enough, especially as the leader value is still, that's, yeah. I think he was hoping to be able to 2-0, but the opponent keeping the leader kind of ends whether that was actually worth it. I think the Vilgefortz might have been a lot more points from the coup, I think, but that was exciting. Although, on the other side, this is not a good-looking hand.
Oh my god. The mulligans are so sad for both of them.
Yeah, and you know you're literally never getting your remaining. Oh wow!
This was stressful.
Wait a minute.
What?
This is not over yet because those are some not great-looking hands.
Yeah. Coup goes.
That's not it.
Ay.
Okay.
That is better. Not great. Yeah, this is your true top deck trash hands experience.
It is, and leaders as well, so knows what's there now. So now understands the hand.
Yeah. Probably gonna see.
Wait a minute, this is winnable.
For who?
Wait, this is winnable for Spy Master because he's in the better situation. He can just deny the value on these.
Yes.
Keep this alive, guarantee the removal. I think he might just have won this.
A bit of bloodletting.
I don't really know what's happening anymore. Like, this feels like a Gwent Masters level almost played sometimes with these, 4D chesses. Okay.
This, insanely, I actually think, because especially, remember, this leader swaps positions.
Yes.
So, when these drop down, you can move the carcasses.
Yeah.
Right? You can stop them being the other side.
Are we playing?
He's got to carcass now. He's got to play his own. He's got to play his own Rottosser now.
And then we're gonna be swapping?
You will be, but not yet. He's got to play the...
Oh, no! How are you getting the points, Spy Master? Spy Master!
That's such a throw! No, if he plays it, he was winning!
Spy Master, no! You were winning!
No! Oh, no.
Well, congratulations, Dosen!
Dosen takes it! No! Yeah, he's thinking coup, maybe. Oh, wow. The 5D chest. And we have our winner. That series was amazing. Honestly, that series was phenomenal. Dosen, congratulations. That went backwards and forwards both. Lempai,
Lempai, you had it.
bud. You ran out of time in the first one.
You ran out of time all the time.
If you play the unit, you win. Oh, that was such an incredible series. Both players, massive congratulations.
Amazing job, everybody.
Wow, that was an absolute delight.
Oh, wow.
Wow. So good.
I am stunned, like,
That was...
the woman was too stunned to speak. TikTok sound right there.
That was brilliant, honestly.
Thank you as well. Thank you for the casting. Thank you
my
everybody
darling.
who participated. Appreciate you.
Wow. Well, we have our newest champion. It is Dosen.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Dosen. We will, of course, now be telling you a few things about what's coming up as well.
But also Limpite, amazing rain, like the rain deck, the rain match, amazing.
It was so much fun. It was some brilliant decks. Obviously, 16 players entered. Dosen has emerged. We got to see 4 of them today as well, but many, many more did join us over the course of the weekend.
Yeah, really
and we'll give you all a big shout out as well, obviously, for those of you that have played as we go
let's
through.
have a look at it before we say any news.
Yeah.
So, from the top again, really appreciate all of you guys. So that was Pope.
Yeah.
That was, of course, Skellige. Celebrate for you, Bombling, Drago, Danford and Pape.
Yeah, and then you've got Berserker, Ordermaster, of course, Bassicide, Jaskiert, Aban, Eneron, Spymaster, all the way to the finals as well. Nick Wilson in the semis. Dat Dev played very well with some cool decks. And our eventual winner was Dosen. That was brilliant.
The last person who joined and then takes it home.
Did very well.
There
It was amazing. And that was a thrilling series.
Yes.
We love doing these.
And
we have more.
We're going to be doing one more. Or not just one
many more.
Many
but there's another one coming up.
Next one.
Yes.
So we were originally doing it in August, but because of Gamescom happening and other things, we can't do the next one in August.
Yeah.
We already have the idea of it. It's going to be a deck roulette.
Yes.
So that's going to be a little different than these, because we are going to work on decks. And it's going to be one meta, one kind of mid, and one meme.
Yeah, meta, mid, and meme. And that's what it's going to be.
And you're not going to be able to queue just meta. You are going to be picking the setup of those and the faction, not knowing what your deck's actually going to look like.
Yeah.
So that's going to be the principle of the next tournament. I know we keep postponing that one, but it's just tough in summer.
It's a lot of work as well.
Yeah. We are currently looking at the first weekend in September.
Yes, currently the first weekend in September for that tournament.
We just need to, as in for the semi-finals and finals, right?
Yes.
But we just need to confirm with one other group of people. Schedules. And if that confirms on this during this week, then we will indeed do that in the first weekend of September.
We will.
Again, that will be...
Big thing on that one, though.
Yeah?
Because it's deck roulette, and obviously you can pick one of each or whatever, that will be a no-ban tournament. Because, of course, if you pick one meta and 2 meme, well, your opponent's always going to ban your meta, so there will be no deck bans in this. To incentivize more memes, there will be none.
So, you guys, I hope you will enjoy, because I'm really excited to do it. We will work on the deck list pretty soon and provide them to you during August already. So that will be what's happening. And the I can do first week of September. Well, yes, we'll let you know if we need any help classifying
Yes, that would be
things.
amazing.
That will, if you.